It's Monday night, and against my better judgment, I will be explaining DOGE dividends. Surprise number one, Elon Musk did not come up with the idea. This guy did. His name is James Fishback. He's a 29-year-old college dropout who named his company for the Greek word meaning untouchable. It is an index of companies that he has qualified as significantly anti-woke, who are publicly traded on the stock market that conservatives could invest in. After getting some attention from the right-wing news media for his anti-woke index, two anonymous California conservative billionaires invested $25 million into his company. Their hope is that the anti-woke index could systemically transfer wealth away from everyone who invests in a diversity of companies to just conservatives who hyper-focus their investments on what is considered an anti-woke company. If that sounds fun to you, so sorry. A lot of folks in the investment world have called this system a potential Ponzi scheme. I am not an investment person. I don't know what to think about it. I'm just telling you what's publicly available information. Back to DOGE dividends. He's saying if Elon Musk can in fact find $2 trillion in our current government spending that is considered fraud or waste, 20% or about $400 billion could be used to pay off some of the national debt, and 20%, or again $400 billion, could be used to reward some tax-paying Americans with a dividend. The plan, very simply, would be to divide $400 billion amongst the 79 million tax-paying households. Not people, households. And that means that each household would get about $5,000 each. But then that pot of people who qualify to get the dividend gets even smaller with this next stipulation, which is that this rebate would only be sent to households that are net income taxpayers. A net income taxpayer is a person who pays more in taxes than they get in that tax rebate check, which means if you're a person who typically gets a tax refund, you would not qualify for the DOGE dividend. And this is the game they play, right? Because saying that 79 million households will likely see a $5,000 check gets people with a little bit of money very excited. $5,000 is a life-changing amount of money. But it's always a rug pull, just like with the meme coins. They get you to think that you're included, and then you're not. And where the tax breaks are actually going to happen is in the millionaire and billionaire class. And you will see that play out this week as the Republicans present their budget reconciliation package. That package will extend the 2017 tax cuts that Trump put in and will continue to grow that wealth gap. And I honestly don't even want to fight with anybody about it. If you don't like that answer, go do some research. I'm sure the internet will present you with information that you'd rather hear. But for those of us who are dealing with delusional family members who continue to try and say, we're going to get an $8,000 check, this one was for you. Well, you're not.
An excellent breakdown of what the proposal is, and it's not going to come to fruition. I don't believe it's going to come to fruition, but that's the breakdown. If what they want to do actually happens, then about $400 billion would be split up amongst tax-paying households. And if you get a tax refund, you don't qualify. So if this actually goes through, it's a way to give an additional $5,000 to houses that most likely don't need it. Shocker. At the end of the day, it's important for all of you people that keep flooding into the comment sections of everybody's content on all of the various social media platforms and screaming at the top of your lungs how you're going to get a $5,000 or $8,000 or some people think it's a $20,000 check. You're not getting that check. You're not getting a DOGE dividend. If you do, my apologies. I was wrong. I don't think they're dumb enough to do this. Then again, I didn't think they were dumb enough to do a lot of the things that they were going to do. But I don't think you're getting a DOGE dividend check. I don't think any of us are getting a DOGE dividend check. But if they're going to cut them, that's how they're going to cut them. And now you know whether or not you would qualify. You get a tax refund, you don't qualify. Are you on government assistance and not paying taxes? Like you don't have a job and you're on welfare? You don't get one.